YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how the Washington Redskins got the best defensive coordinator that we've had in some time, more than a decade. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, my Washington Redskins, or should I say our Washington Redskins. And let's go, man. Let's turn up, man. Let's turn on post notifications for me, and let's hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button, man. We're on this grind, man. And last but not least, man, let me know who you think is the best defensive coordinator that we've ever had in franchise history, man. You can educate me, because I'm not the oldest of the Redskins fan base, so way before my time, it's probably some defensive coordinators that I don't know of that you probably know of that has been the best defensive coordinator for the Washington Redskins. So let me know, educate me as I educate you guys. And without further ado, let's get straight into today's video.
What we do here is go back.
Now, with the hiring process going on, the Washington Redskins decided to go out and hire Ron Rivera as the head coach. And you know what we did? We gave Ron Rivera all the power that he could ask for. So with that power, Ron Rivera decided to bring in his whole coaching staff on his own. And he brought in the guys that he wanted. And along with that, he brought in a guy that's respected around the league in the name of Jack Del Rio. Jack Del Rio, ladies and gentlemen. The Washington Redskins got our best defensive coordinator for some time now. And what I mean by that is that the Washington Redskins have not had a defensive coordinator this respected for a very long time. Who is Jack Del Rio? Jack Louis Del Rio Jr. is an American football defensive coordinator for the Washington Redskins of the National Football League. Fun fact, he played college football as a linebacker at the University of Southern California before being drafted by the New Orleans Saints in the third round of the 1985 NFL Draft. He was born April 4th, 1963 and is currently 57 years old, and he is from Castro Valley, California. As a player, Del Rio was accomplished in the NFL as a linebacker. Over 11 years when he played 160 regular season games for the Saints 1985 to 86, Kansas City Chiefs for 87 to 88, Dallas Cowboys from 89 to 91, Minnesota Vikings from 92 to 95, he amassed over 1,005 career tackles, 13 sacks, and 13 interceptions. Del Rio earned the Saints Rookie of the Year award and was the member of the NFL's All-Rookie team. He led the Vikings in tackles 3 years in a row and also earned a trip to the Pro Bowl in 1994. Prior to his NFL career, Del Rio played football and baseball for the USC Trojans, and he is a member of the USC Athletic Hall of Fame in both sports. A consistent All-American and co-MVP of the 1985 Rose Bowl, he received the NCAA prestigious Silver Anniversary Award in 2010. Now, to him as a coach, he worked his way up the ladder. In 1997, he started his coaching career by coaching for the New Orleans Saints as the assistant strength coach. In 1998, he moved to New Orleans Saints linebacker coach. In 1999 to 2001, he was the Baltimore Ravens linebacker coach. In 2002, he was the Carolina Panthers defensive coordinator. In Jacksonville from 2003 to 2011, he was the head coach, and the Denver Broncos from 2012 to 2014, he was the defensive coordinator. And from 2015 to 2017, he was the head coach, and from 2020 to present, he is the defensive coordinator of my, or should I say our, Washington Redskins. Now, his head coaching record, regular season record, is 93 and 94. His postseason record is 1 and 3, and his career record overall is 94 and 97. Jack Del Rio is an excellent defensive coordinator who is known for turning defenses around immediately. This is why I was ecstatic when we hired him, because the last best defensive coordinator we have has been very long ago. In 2002, he took the Panthers, who were 28th in points and 31 in yards, to the league's best rankings of 5th in points and 2nd in yards. The Redskins were 26th in both yards and points last season, and I can't wait to see what he does for the Washington Redskins, considering the fact that we have a top-notch defensive line, and we're switching to a 4-3, and since he is known he is known for turning around defenses, it should be fun to watch. In 2002, he was 2nd and 5th. 2012, he was 2nd and 4th. In 2013, he was 19th and 22. And in 2014, he was 3rd and 16th. Now, I know it kind of tailed off towards the end, but that is all those stats that I read off has been better than the Washington Redskins in any category for at least 10 plus years. So I love this move by the Washington Redskins, and I believe that Jack Del Rio will be the best thing that happened to the Washington Redskins from a coaching standpoint. Now let's look at Jack Del Rio's best players that he had when he was the coach of these teams. Of course, with the Carolina Panthers, he had Hall of Famer Julius Peppers, or soon to be Hall of Famer Julius Peppers, and he also had Khalil Mack with the Raiders, and he had Von Miller with the Broncos. Now he is notorious for his time in Oakland, where he took that team to be 12-4 and a top-notch defense and a top seed in the playoffs in 2016. And the reason why I compared him to these guys, because we have a little someone, that we just drafted in the name of Chase Young, who from a lot of NFL experts and analysts says that he is better than all three of these guys coming out of college. Chase Young idol is Julius Peppers, or he says he does compare his game to a one Julius Peppers. So that is why I made that comparison, because if a Jack Del Rio could, make a Julius Peppers into a Hall of Fame caliber player, we can do the same with Chase Young, you know what I mean? Because he has, they have the same frame. He literally compared him to Julius Peppers. He said himself that he is better than Julius Peppers. He is the best college prospect that he's seen in a very, very long time. So that should say a lot about Chase Young. You know what I mean? So, especially not just with Chase Young, guys, we have a whole front seven that he can get nasty with, man. Matt Ioannidis, Tim Settle, rotational guys right there. Deron Payne, John Allen, Montez Sweat, Ryan Kerrigan, the list goes on. Ryan Anderson, the list goes on for days about how talented this front seven and linebacking core is. The defense kind of tails off in the secondary, but when you have a dominant top 5, top 3 pass rush or front seven, the secondary doesn't need to be as elite as maybe a core of a Jalen Ramsey and AJ Boye from 2017 was. You know what I mean? When you have a dominant front seven, of course you would love to have that secondary that's on locks. Of course, when they need to, and the pass rush doesn't get there. But then when you have a pass rush that is known for getting to the quarterback, you don't need a high paid or a big name secondary. Of course, you would love to have it filled with that, but it's not a need when you have a front seven that is nasty as the one that we have here. Now, I really think Jack Del Rio can get creative with this team. We have a lot of talent on this defense that is not yet shown from not even just the secondary, or should I say not even just the front seven, but also we have a Jimmy Moreland. We have the likes of a Landon Collins, who can fit better, who hasn't had an interception in his first 2 years as a Washington Redskins, but hopefully with a new scheme he will, and I believe that he will. He thrives best in a 4-3 defense anyway, and a majority of our players do. You know what I mean? Ryan Kerrigan was asked to drop back and coverage some plays. Like, come on, man. We know Ryan Kerrigan is strictly known for putting his hand in the dirt. And that's what I like about this 4-3 defense here, man. And I think something special is brewing here in DC. And a quote from the horse's mouth, Jack Del Rio, he says he just wants to be a part of something special here and rebuild this team into something great. And I really just love what we have going here, and I really love that the move about Jack Del Rio. There goes that Panthers chemistry again. Although Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio wasn't on the Panthers on the coaching staff at the same time, they both were tied into the Panthers at some point. You know what I mean? And they're both great friends, and you always not just want to have that chemistry on the field with the players, but it is great to have that chemistry with the coaches, if you know what I mean. We would love to have coaches that are friends, and which we do, and Scott Turner, Ron Rivera, and a Jack Del Rio, because they're all tied into that Carolina franchise, and they all know Ron Rivera very well. So this thing is going to turn out great for our Washington Redskins. Let me know what you guys think about this video down below. Like, comment, subscribe, hell to the Redskins, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Redskins. And once again, this is the best defensive coordinator that the Washington Redskins have had in a very long time. Jack Del Rio, you're the man, and I cannot wait for the season to kick off so you can show us what you've been having in the lab and what Chase Young can do, what Montez Sweat can do, what Tim Settle can do, what Matt Ioannidis can do, what Deron Payne can do, what John Allen can do, what Ryan Kerrigan can do. I could go on for 24 hours about this. Like, comment, subscribe, hell to the Redskins, turn on post notifications. It's been your boy Juan Gotti. I'm hyped, man. Like this video, subscribe if you're new. For the last time, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, in this case, our Washington Redskins. I'm out. Peace.